Tom Buchanan was a rich man. Daisy was a rich woman looking for a husband. Eventually, the two of them met each other and fell in love. They dated for quite some time before realizing they should get married. Right before the wedding, Daisy received a letter that made her cry a lot. Nevertheless, the couple got married anyway. Soon after the honeymoon, Tom was in a small car accident with another woman that wasn't Daisy. Eventually, the couple met up with Daisy's cousin, Nick Carraway. There was great rejoicing when they finally met. Everything seemed fine in the Buchanan household to Nick. Then, Nick realized Tom was having an affair with another woman. This other woman, her name was Myrtle. Whose husband owned a gas station. His name was George Wilson. There was another meeting between Tom Buchanan and Gatsby. There was no rejoicing as Tom and Gatsby did not like each other very much. Daisy decided that they should go to New York City to relax during the hot summer day. So they drove and 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 they drove they drove and they drove and they drove and they drove they drove and they drove and they drove and they drove. Gatsby had many dreams to be with Daisy, to someday get married and live together. But an incident happened in which Wilson discovered Myrtle was cheating. Myrtle was soon hit. And stuff. Wilson came to find Tom. Tom told him who really killed his wife. So Gatsby was shot. That clip's finger wanted his shoes back. The potato plate wanted his shoes back. Tom and Daisy left West Egg, I think that's where they're from. Yes, West Egg. And left East Egg, I meant.